Okay, I need to come at you before you actually start watching the video to explain a little bit about what you're about to see. So, of course, thank you for enjoying the Out on the Lanai podcast. We appreciate it so much. We had a email from MeTV to sort of participate in the announcement of the Golden Girls finally coming to MeTV. It's actually the first time it's going to be on free broadcast television in 29 years. It's been on cable, of course, syndicated on cable, but this is the first time it's going to be on broadcast television, like free broadcast television in 29 years, which is crazy to think about. So that's super exciting. And of course, we had to do a special episode about it. Now, Eliot and I are GGVIP, Eliot Glazer, of course, friend of the pod, wanted to do an episode together at his place and test some of the equipment that we have and stuff. And well, turns out my microphone wasn't working. So for the podcast this week, it's a very short, abbreviated episode, but I didn't want to completely not give you the episode because obviously, you can still, I mean, I was able to rework it so that you can kind of appreciate it. Just watch at your own risk. It's a mess. If you want to see a mess of a recording, then watch what you're about to watch. But that's the episode. The episode that you're about to watch, which we're only going to put on Patreon and YouTube because the audio of it is just not great. And I made it so that it was okay, but you miss a lot of what I say and it's a mess. But I wanted to give it to you anyway, and you can watch it and maybe make sense of some of it. I don't know. So that's what you're about to watch. Let me know in the comments how far you get before you decide to turn it off. Oh God, stay golden. Carrie's gonna be back next week. She was sick, and so she couldn't do it. So this week, the energy this week is, I mean, our Elliot and I's energy is great, but I wish my mic was on when we were recording. But yeah, the energy is just something's in the air this week, and it's just not our week. And sometimes that happens. And we appreciate you for being along for the ride. Okay, enjoy the mess that you're about to watch. Picture it, Los Angeles, 2026. Welcome to Out on the Lanai, the only Golden Girls podcast you're ever going to need to listen to. I am H. Allen Scott, and I am here today in person. It's a different setup. We're trying something with Eliot Glazer.
Oh, hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
We do this in person again?
Yes. God, we haven't done this is crazy. Yeah, this is wild. Pre-COVID.
Yes, we're doing this. But so this week, Carrie she's sick. There's some sickness happening. She's fine. There's just sickness. So she's taking the week off because of Baby Town, giving our love to little Oreo and Coco.
I love Oreo and Coco.
Coco. So Elliott's joining me this week to talk about two things. First big thing that we need to talk about before we get to the other big thing that we need to talk about is the Golden Girls is coming back to network syndication for the first time in 29 years. Did you know that it hadn't been on for 29 years on network syndication?
Is that really possible, though?
Yes, it is possible because it's been on
Lifetime.
Well, no, that's cable.
Oh.
Network, MeTV. MeTV is getting the Golden Girls. Now, I love a MeTV. Have you're a
It's a fast, right?
what?
Free ad service. What's it called? It's fast.
This isn't like a food thing.
No. It's a fast. That's a type of
I think so.
fast.
Yeah.
Free
free broadcast television.
Free advertising supply.
Technical terms. We're not gonna read them. But regardless, it's coming to MeTV. And I know if
Linear television.
if you're listening to this podcast, then you love MeTV. I mean, MeTV is like this podcast. It's right up our alley.
I know.
Everything.
It's for game show fans.
Remember when Vicki Lawrence did the commercials for MeTV as Mama from Mom? Oh my God.
Do I remember that?
Please go to YouTube and watch Vicki Lawrence's MeTV commercials. They gave me so much joy.
And you know, Mama's Family is like sort of in my like periphery. Like I have a
problem.
I know. I love Vicki Lawrence, but it just never connected with me that way.
It's a fever dream of a show that is wonderful.
I know Rue was on it,
But
and Betty.
and Betty too, yes. But regardless, Golden Girls is coming to MeTV. So that's what we're going to be talking about on today's episode, and a little bit about the history of Golden Girls syndication and why it is so special to us. But before we get to that, we need to say that my best friend has a book coming out. Eliot, show the book.
I do. This is a very early copy.
You can go to the show notes and there'll be a pre-order link so for that. But anyone watching on YouTube or Patreon, you're seeing it right now. What is it called?
It's called The Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Gay. And it comes out in August, so you have a moment to pre-order it.
Yes.
But it's going to be really fun. I mean, it's a really fun collection of funny, silly essays about sort of doing gay wrong. And I have 42 years of experience in doing that. Well, no, not really. 20 plus years of doing it wrong.
It's so weird that you're 42 and I'm 28. Like,
It's so weird. It's like a May-December friendship.
it's crazy. I mean, we've been friends since I'm
It's true. Yeah. And we shouldn't explain how that came to be because there's no, we're not talking about the Epstein files here.
You had to go there.
Well, where else are we going to go? It's everywhere.
No, it is such, I mean, I'm so obvious.
By the way, I mean, just quick, it's fun to be gay and not see anybody we know in those Epstein files.
It is actually.
It's nice. It's a nice moment to be like, guys, all you bigots, just sit down. Lord, leave us alone.
I support that fully and I completely agree. But because the focus is on MeTV today, I don't think we I don't think they would love that. So even though Dorothy would want us to off
That's true.
Dorothy would be like,
why aren't we talking about the Epstein files?
should be like, can you a day? And then Rose would be like, I remember my lips.
Right.
Why are we doing this? We're continuing it. No, your book. So your book is fantastic. Yes, you can pre-order it. Give us a glimpse about like what the inspiration was, other than being not bad.
I mean, the inspiration is essentially it's not so much inspiration, it's just like I've wanted a book like this to exist for as long as I've been out, and I've been looking for authors that covered this type of ground that could basically just openly commiserate about the pratfalls of being a gay guy or a queer person. But again, I'm doing it in a way that's just funny and light and silly. And of course, there's moments that are heartfelt, but it's my dog.
I can't hear it.
Oh, they can't hear Moses.
Yeah, no. He's drinking water.
But you can see Moses on the cover, which is so cute, right under the bed. Right under the bed. But yeah, it's I like to think it's like I'd be honored to think that it's David Sedaris-esque, but just a smidge dirtier. A smidge.
I mean, it is filthy. I mean, you thought the Epstein. So it's fantastic, and I mean the chapters: gay soup, lazy queer eye. Let's just give you a little glimpse. The bluest tooth.
The bluest tooth. Yep, that's when I was sleeping with a guy who was under house arrest, and I accidentally dyed my front fake tooth electric blue before an audition. It was, and I was in Laguna Beach, and I was a
someone who had a
ankle bracelet.
That's love. That is love. The chosen few. I mean,
neurotica.
Yeah, neurotica. There are so many. I mean, if you listen to this podcast, you're gonna want to pre-order this book. You should do it. Go tap the little link in the show notes.
Honestly, it's gonna be such a lovely summer read. Like, my hope is that you can just take it to the pool, take it to the beach, and just laugh. Like
things, but I'll be see reading it.
I love a easy breezy summer book, and this is heartfelt, and it comes from a real place, but also it's just fun, and I just want you to laugh out loud reading it.
I mean, I know you will. I know they will. So like, it's not like a shock to anyone that I'm going to be. This book would be my personality. But we also know Eliot and I teased this on the Rusty Anchor Happy Hour a while back when you did a few months ago.
Yeah.
But we do have I think it's fair to we can't announce we don't want to say the name yet.
Yeah,
If you listen to the Rusty Anchor Happy Hour, you know the name, but you can go sign up to our Patreon for that. But Elliot and I will be announcing a new podcast very soon. We know many of you loved You're Making It Worse. We loved You're Making It Worse.
very much.
So we've been sort of, which is part of the reason why we're in this setup and we're doing this in person is because we're working out some
We're
kinks.
trying out the purple.
Yep. Yes. Trying out the purple.
We're trying our living our tie-dye eras.
I'm sort of nervous. Should we?
No.
No, we shouldn't say.
No, but luckily it's a, the idea is that, of course, it won't be super dissimilar from this. It'll just be more focused on how we together sort of see and experience gay adult
Yeah.
midlife life.
And it's a perfect companion to the launch of his book. Of
Yeah.
course. It's a perfect companion to my work in general. It's very pop culture focused. It's very, you know, it's not just queer. It's not just queer. It's sort of like our weird friendship in life, and it's more based on sort of our friendship.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Totally, which started from our bonding over feeling sort of like outcasts within the outcast, so to speak.
Well, no, too, I always served as the leader of the homosexual.
Well, and this is
the gateway to
right, and that's the difference. I mean, between us, you're like the what is it? Oh, you're like the bird cage.
I'm Nathan Lane. Yeah.
And or like you're like the Nathan Lane in the bird cage, and I'm not even the Robin Williams, am I?
Example of this friendship and tell you why and give you a little hint about what's to come on this podcast because it'll be things like this. So I text Elliot weeks ago that I have been invited to the Queerties and he's coming. That wasn't necessarily a question for him to come.
Should you explain? The Queerties are
Everyone knows what the Queerties is.
They do?
Yeah. If they're gay, they're listening to the Golden Girls podcast listeners, they know what the Queerties are.
No.
The Queer, if you don't know, it's a website and there's awards that are ridiculous that are given out at the Queerties. We love them. Anyway, so I got invited and I said, Elliot, we're going because I know Elliot has a book to hawk and he needs to be around homosexuals. So of course we're going to go. And Elliot was like, I wasn't invited. And I was like, that doesn't matter. He's going. He stopped asking questions, just get an outfit together. So literally texted me if he could wear loafers and shorts. And then he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, Elliot, I'll work it out. Because how am I working it out? We are good friends with the host of the Queerties. We just need to send a text. You don't need to make this a capital.
She's hosting?
Yes.
Oh.
You don't need to make this a capital case and a problem. And we're like,
That's true.
and I'm like, your book is about being a homosexual. Yes, you need to go to the Queerties.
By crook or by hook or by crook, this book will be nominated for a Queerty in 2027, or high hell will be had to pay or whatever.
Part of the joke of the new podcast, which we will not name the podcast quite yet, but it's a fantastic name, is that you and I in our friendship, of course, obviously that's a big part of the podcast, but another big part of it is that I think I could confidently say we're known homosexuals in media, in sort of comedy,
Sure,
media world and stuff. People know who we are, and for the most part, but we're not famous enough. We're not like Las Culturista famous to be nominated for.
we're not really podcast. I think of it as like podcast gay.
Yeah.
Like there's like true podcast gays now, and I think Las Culturistas sort of sits at the top.
Yeah.
And it does require an element of coolness that I don't have it.
We're not going to.
I've been on Las Culturistas, but
we might go to Portland. But you're not going willingly unless someone else is footing the best.
yes.
So yeah, so like we're not those gays. We're not famous in that way, and we're not getting those things.
I also want to say too that like both with the podcast and sort of the book, there is also the threat of being seen as like we're not like the other girls, and that's not
the case.
That's also not the case, right? So it doesn't come from a place of dislike or judgment. It's just like I just can't.
We're not in that.
Get in, yeah.
I feel like I get the gay group.
Yeah,
it's just I don't. My friends aren't necessarily in it. Although that said, we're friends with the host of the Queerties, so maybe we are in it.
Yeah, maybe.
This will be what you'll get on the podcast. But today you will be getting MeTV and Golden Girls coming to MeTV, which I'm very excited. So before we do the send off, go into the show notes, pre-order that book at either your local bookseller or on Amazon or wherever you do the book thing. It's
Every bookseller online is available through the Simon and Schuster page for the book, but also please support your indie local booksellers and you know do me right.
yeah,
Do me right.
me go to Patreon for more, and we'll have lots more about the book in the coming months and everything. So yeah, go to the Patreon for all kinds of fun. But I think we should get into Golden Girls coming to MeTV.
Yeah, absolutely, fully.
We'll be right back into this break. Golden Girls, like I said, is coming to MeTV. The iconic series is coming back to free broadcast television for the first time in 29 years. What that means is that it's, MeTV is a broadcast. You can get it in your local broadcast channels, which is very, very exciting. Now, the Golden Girls will be airing weeknights at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and at Sunday nights, 6 p.m., and then again from 8 to 10 p.m., which is just what a lovely block of television.
So lovely. God, curling up.
Honestly, do you remember? I mean, because I was thinking about that because this is big news. First time in 29 years is coming to a broadcast network, like for syndication. Like, do you even remember when Golden Girls was actually on Did you watch it in syndication, broadcast TV?
I watched it in syndication.
On broadcast TV.
On broadcast TV.
Like, do you?
Oh, no.
I don't think I ever have. Like,
When was it on syndication on broadcast TV? No, I don't remember that.
Because remember when I was a kid, I started watching, I think, on Lifetime. That's, I think, where
Yes.
not first started, because I feel like I saw it when it aired. I did watch it when it aired occasionally.
I think I watched it maybe as a little kid
Yeah.
with it was 86 to 92?
No, 85 to 92.
I might have watched it with my grandparents or something at some point,
I definitely did.
but I don't remember watching it in syndication.
Yeah, and so I have no real memory of it in syndication on, like, you know what I mean? Like watching it on,
Yeah.
like what you do now with Everybody Loves Raymond on like Fox or
Sure. Before the news or
yeah, exactly. Like I have no real memory of that. And
no, me either.
I remember, I mean, to this day, when the Golden Girls, because I still get regular television, like I still get cable television and stuff. But to this day, when I see a block of Golden Girls
Now,
television, not only do I get excited, but I'll just put it on.
I mean, this is how I feel when I'm on like a plane,
Yeah.
and if it has like a service and the Golden Girls is on, I go right to it.
Yeah.
I go right to it.
It's one of those shows like for me, thinking about it on regular like as a block of television, I know for those 2 hours, like for example, on Sundays, sometimes it's on a block of television. I forget what network, but I remember just sort of every Sunday when I see it, I'm just sort of like, oh well, that's just my background noise after I watch like my political shows.
Sure, right.
Reading the paper or something.
Right.
It's so goddamn comforting.
It's very comforting, and there is something comforting about putting on the TV and leaving it on and not having to. I mean, with streaming, it's just a different experience and it's participatory in a sense. And with TV, there is something that feels more relaxing, something soothing about it. You're sort of relinquishing control, which I don't think you get with the streaming experience as much anymore.
Well, there is. So like, that's something I also wanted to talk about is when the show came to streaming, because I was a DVD Golden Girls watcher.
Yeah, same.
Long time.
For sure.
I fell asleep. In fact, I feel like I bond with people over trying to set a sleep timer so that the TV turns off in just amount of time so that you don't get the theme music of
playing on a loop.
Yeah. Did you set that?
No, I was more of a DVR guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I DVR'd it and just kept it like in a consistent bank of, I think, like, I mean, depending on how much gigs the TiVo or DVR box had, like I would keep, 10 episodes at a time in rotation.
Yeah.
And, there was a couple that I was like, these are somewhat clunkers for me, but those were few and far between.
Yeah.
Of course, the rest of the time it was so lovely to be like, oh, season 2, oh, season 7, it's a Sophia Dorothy story, like, or not Sophia Dorothy, but like a Sophia Rose B story, I'm in.
What's an episode that if you see it, like if you just have television going and you see it come on, that you will stop what you're doing?
Oh God, Ellen, that's too difficult a question. I have to. I mean, I know in my head that immediately I just think of Henny Penny No Chaser, or what's it called? Henny Penny
Yeah.
No Chaser.
Mhm.
I mean, it's the most ludicrous episode.
It's
Is it the penultimate episode of the series?
no, the
No.
penultimate is Rose having the heart condition.
Oh, 72. No.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
know.
the name of it, but remember when she plays the foreign exchange student and
Yes. Yes. New York, it's yeah, yeah.
wheels away. Yeah, which to this day, that episode, I when I was a kid, I distinctly remember because I was trying to like be funny, you know what I mean? And I thought that was such a funny bit,
Oh yeah.
randomly being like, Lena, like she has something so live from New York. It's Saturday night, and I use that so often.
It's so funny.
So much.
It's so funny. Also, the way I know for whatever reason in my head, I could hear Betty White saying it in a way that is so unique to her, which is live from New York. It's Saturday night, just Saturday, and I know it, and I feel like that's something that like you have to be a lunatic fanatic to remember that Rose says it's Saturday, but like I am,
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I mean, I'm here for it too. I also love, for me, the episodes that I will stop on. I will stop at the one where Sophia and Blanche have, oh no, Sophia and Blanche get conned by the nun.
Oh, that one's great.
That always.
You don't understand though how long it took well into my adulthood, and I mean like into my 40s to realize that the nun was in on the con.
Yeah.
I didn't really I was like, well, then when she's smoking and it's
You
like
really no,
I didn't fully understand that the nun wasn't actually a nun.
but she started smoking.
I know I'm telling you.
Was a dirty nun.
Yes, I thought the nun was like a smoker. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. It took so long, but that's the thing. When you get to know something so well, there are these blind spots,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Well, you also watch it in a different way. I also feel like too the difference between watching the show on television versus and then the show on the DVD versus the show on streaming, sometimes the edits are different.
Oh, the edits are fully different on streaming. Yeah, I mean, which is kind of just like a bonus,
Yeah.
but like it there are a few parts of certain episodes that have been clipped.
Mm.
So for so until you see them on streaming, you didn't know
Yeah.
that there are certain things that didn't make sense until you actually see, oh, this is the full length version of that.
Because I think when the show first came onto streaming, which was just a couple of years ago, I mean, I remember when we were doing the podcast and it went on streaming, it was like a big deal.
You mean this
This,
podcast? Yeah.
yeah, it was like a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal.
We would always have people just come over and watch
The
tapes.
DVDs. Of course. I feel like that was the way it was for a lot of shows.
Yeah.
But I mean, the streaming element of it all, I think it's so interesting with MeTV because it gives you back a different experience of watching the show that feels probably more nostalgic,
Yeah.
warmer. It feels a little, like, yes, of course, it's almost too easy to be like, just go through a menu with your thumb or whatever and just choose.
That's helping sometimes.
It's overwhelming. I'm saying this like the idea of actually kind of stepping back and doing broadcast TV in your home. It's something I'll never. I don't know about like Gen Z or even younger, but nothing is better to me than just a big TV
Yeah.
and like think about like a remote control.
Mm.
That's so satiating and so tactile. It's
The power of
it's so
honesty. Like when I get up my morning, this is what I do in the morning, y'all. I wake up, right? And I shower and stuff and get ready for my day. And then I come out into the living room. First thing I do, this isn't a remote, but I pick up my remote and I put on the news. You know, I always have the news on in the morning. Usually I go to my Dana Bash for
Dana Bash.
is it Dana?
I think it's Dana Bash.
That should be fun.
I don't know if Dana Bash. Dana Bash? Oh my god.
I know this online. But so I put on my Dana Bash. I go and I start the kettle for my coffee, and I go downstairs and I've been obsessed with getting the California Post. I know it's trashy of me, but I'm obsessed
You're
with it.
getting the
Yes, I am. I'm getting it every day for
Wait,
page
but
6.
by paying it? You're paying for it?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. No, you're not. Okay.
So I get it, and I get my page 6, and I get that fill of reading my gossip on the way back up, which is just like, oh, so good.
The elevator.
And then I have that remote in my hand when I back up, and I just start. I feel like my day is complete.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, yeah, recently I've been missing this.
You don't have a remote?
I have a little, Apple TV remote, but I'm missing the tactile, big,
Mm.
clunky button, like hard buttons, like I miss that. I also miss channel surfing.
Oh, I know. 'Cause
Ugh,
I recently switched over because it's cheaper. You should. It's $34 a month to DirecTV, and you get all the channels you want. Like all the channels you want,
oh,
like are good, even including MeTV. And you get all the channels that we want. You know what I mean? Our kinds of channel.
sure.
And it is so satisfying to sort of just like scroll through and
Oh, wow.
just get the things you need.
Yeah, I want to scroll. I want a menu, I want to be able to like come upon the Weather Channel and just there it is.
But if I see a block of like the Golden Girls airing, great, settled, good. I'm good. I'm good for hours.
That's the best.
I need nothing.
That's what I mean, like on a JetBlue flight.
Yeah, it's so funny that now you attribute watching television to flying on JetBlue.
Well, it's the last time that I've been like it's the most recent experience of being like, "Oh, I'm going through a menu and seeing the Golden Girls there and, focusing in,
Yeah,
honing in."
yeah. If I am catching the Golden Girls on television, and I want to see if I'm stopped by an early episode, not early, but Rose and Russia, the letter to Gorbachev. That one is
Really?
I stop on that a lot
Eh.
because I love the dream sequence.
Oh, that I don't like the dream. I don't want the dreams. I don't
You don't like
want
the dream sequence?
No, I don't care for that. I don't know, it's just a little harsh.
I love the dream sequence.
It's just a little, like, too much,
Yeah.
whereas I mean, I shouldn't be talking because I like the fucking crazy shit that happens in season 6 and 7 where I love the Sonny Bono, the dream. I love Sophia talking to Sal in fantasy, like
Yeah.
Room 7, where Rose is talking to her grandmother. Like, I love when it gets bananas,
Yeah.
but I don't know. There's something about the Russia episode where I don't dislike it. I have to say that, yes, I mentioned Henny Penny, but I'm going back and re editing my answer. The episode that will always be my very favorite that I will stop and watch no matter what else is happening is Witness, the episode where they catch the cheese man.
Oh yeah.
It is so
It
perfect.
is bonkers.
It is so perfect, and nothing is funnier to me than Estelle Getty walking into the kitchen wearing Sal's old prescription sunglasses, and Dorothy.
Buddy Holly.
No, 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 not Well, yes,
Yeah.
but Dorothy goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Orbison," which is so funny because then you think about the joke, and it's like, wait, Roy Orbison had jet black hair. Like,
Yeah.
it's not exactly dead on, but of course it works.
sense.
And that's when then Blanche discovers she's Jewish, and there's Jewish jokes. It's like, and then the cheese man is Jerry Seinfeld's dad.
That's right.
It's so bonkers. And they're at the
And it's a crossover with Empty Nest a little bit too.
yes, it's a weird crossover with Empty Nest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who they are, and I love them.
You never watched Empty Nest?
I didn't really get into it. I didn't really. I mean,
We should read about the podcast, our podcast.
oh, just make an Empty Nest, full Empty Nest podcast.
Empty Nest is I love I love Park Overall so much.
I knew her name was. I literally was like, "Is her name Parker Suspenders?" Like, I knew it was some kind of garment.
Park Overall. I need to get Park Overall on this podcast.
She's never been on.
She's never been on. And that'd
That's crazy to me.
be fun, right?
I thought you would talk about the show Nurses, which you loved, and I thought I thought Park Overall was on Nurses
Oh, really?
because she plays a nurse on Empty Nest, right?
Yes, she does.
So I think somewhere in my head, because Nurses was on NBC, and there was a show called Sisters.
Yeah.
Somehow in my head, between the Golden Girls, Sisters, and Nurses, Sela and Swoozy.
Celia Ward used to drive around in this black Jeep, like with no top.
Drive around to where? Oh, on the show.
and she'd wear like this black leather jacket, and she had this like tight bob of
Yeah.
haircut. Oh, she was the coolest person on television.
Sela was very cool.
Sela is very cool.
I believe it.
Susie Kurtz too.
Yeah.
And then what's so funny is she got cancer, and then on the show, maybe in real life. I hope not, but she she got cancer on the show, and then took up stand up comedy on the show.
Swoozy?
Susie Kurtz.
Oh my god, also that name. Swoozy.
Woo.
Swoozy Toots.
Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about MeTV and why MeTV is giving us everything we need in our classic television.
Yes. Yes, yes.
So, MeTV, if you don't already know this, Golden Girls is coming to MeTV. And MeTV is, I mean, it is, if you love classic television, MeTV is like right up your alley. Now, you've watched MeTV before.
Hmm.
What I love about MeTV is name another network that you can have a show like Everybody Loves Raymond, The Golden Girls,
Right.
and Hawaii Five O.
Mm. You can't.
What other classic shows do you like? Classic shows do you love?
I don't know if they're on MeTV.
That's fine.
Oh. Well, I mean, I loved the Dick Van Dyke Show.
The Dick Van Dyke Show. Not enough people talk about the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah.
Everyone obsesses over Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore individually, as they should, because they're fantastic. But people forget how great that show was.
Totally.
Of a show.
Oh, such a good show. Dick Van Dyke was so good. I mean, I Love Lucy obviously was so good.
And that is a MeTV show.
Oh, I Love Lucy.
And Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What else in terms of old shows? I mean,
did you ever watch Everybody Loves Raymond?
I've watched some of it.
It's
It's very funny.
It is such. Everybody Loves Raymond is one of those shows. I've said this on the podcast before. Phil Rosenthal is one of my favorite writers ever in the history of television. He's also one of the nicest people you could ever meet, ever. And
Can you get us into that diner, please? Oh,
so I love Everybody Loves Raymond. I think it is one of the most. Everyone looks at it as like a just a regular funny family sitcom, which it is. But I think it's actually one of the most smartly written shows.
Oh, for sure.
In recent history.
Oh, without a doubt. No, without a doubt.
Where the mother, the grandmother,
Doris Roberts,
she takes up a sculpture class.
oh my god, this is the one episode that I'm immediately thinking of.
I think it's on the top of her own list, but it's one of the funniest episodes. So in the episode, she takes up this sculpture class, and she's really proud of herself for doing something, for herself and outside of the house and whatever. And she creates this sculpture, and she's so proud of it that she wants to give it to Deborah, played by Patricia Heaton, and Raymond, her son, played by
Ray Romano.
And Deborah. And so she unveils it, and it looks like a vagina, right?
Yeah, or
it's vaginal.
Is it phallic or vaginal?
No, it's not phallic. It's
Oh.
not phallic. It's definitely a flower opening. It's very, George
Yeah.
O'Keefe. It's
Yeah.
very fat.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not familiar with that area very much, but it was that.
sure.
And everyone else sees it except for Doris.
So good.
Everyone else sees it except for Doris. And it is one of the funniest episodes of television I think I have ever seen in my.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was like it's like studied, I believe, as like just a perfect piece of TV writing.
There's a episode I think about often that isn't talked about a lot, but to me, it's sort of right up our alley in terms of the type of gays that we are. So in the episode, it's a Christmas episode, I believe, and the boy, one of the kids, there's twin boys on the show.
Yeah.
One of the twin boys wants to be a fairy in the school.
Oh, right.
And like the Christmas show or something. And that sends the family into sort of a spiral of what does this mean about him?
Right.
What does this say? Like all these things. And then it culminates in the episode where Raymond goes to talk with the boy, like a one-on-one in his bedroom, just private.
Yeah.
Just to sort of, and this kid's like maybe 6,
Right.
7 years old.
Right.
But yet these people, and this is what's so great is the characters. This is what's great about the writing. The characters are so perfectly defined that you know exactly how each one is going to respond to this
Right.
boy being like this,
Right.
and it all culminates into the absurd idea of the dad going up and having a one-on-one conversation with this little boy about why he wanted to play a fairy in this show, only to learn at the end of the episode he just wanted to have the wings and like fly around.
Right.
That's the only reason why he cared. And so it's this sort of beautiful message of like, because the fans ultimately get to a place where they're okay with it,
Sure.
that everyone is fine with however this kid wants to be, however this kid turns out, they're okay with it.
Right.
And yet they're also relieved at the end that, like, oh, we made a big deal out of no
Of course.
kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It's so smart.
Yeah. I love that.
It's such good writing.
God, I mean, there's also shows that are less classic, but like, and I don't even know if it's can be seen anywhere, even streaming, but I loved the show 30 something.
Oh, 30 something is great.
Oh my
It's the
God.
problem with shows like from especially dramedies from like the early late 80s or 90s is that oftentimes they're dated,
For sure.
you know, and not in a way that like because the Golden Girls is dated, but it's almost evergreen dated.
It is. I mean, the Golden Girls will never stop blowing my mind when it comes to how evergreen the material is. Even when the material is dated, it never actually seems to. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased as a super fan, but it never seems to cross a line to a place where it's just downright offensive.
Yeah.
You know, it just never seems to get that far because it's so well written.
Yeah.
It really stands the test of time.
Mhm.
And 30 something though, I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time, but it was more of a drama than I think a dramedy. But
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely, but there is, I mean, well, yeah, you're right. It is definitely a drama.
still, I just
These didn't really become a thing until like Ally McBeal.
yeah, I guess that's true.
You know, like I feel like what's his name, David O'Chase,
Kelly,
David Kelly, David Chase wrote this
The Sopranos, yeah.
both here. But I feel like he sort of honed that genre of like because The Practice was also David Kelly, I think.
Right, yes.
Those kind of show like Candace Bergen was on
Yeah.
The Practice.
Where's Murphy Brown?
Well, Murphy Brown, I feel like has been in syndication, but it struggles to be in syndication, I think, because of the music rights.
Oh,
I
well, that's
think
unfortunate.
similar to I think Wonder Years in that it struggled with the music rights for
Just because of the theme
yeah,
songs?
but and well with Murphy Brown, they often had a different song
Oh, every year?
at the end of every episode, at the beginning of every
Oh,
episode. Like it would there would always be kind of a thing
right.
mixed in with that.
That's crazy.
Murphy Brown, MeTV, can you please get Murphy Brown?
Please get me Murphy Brown.
What do you want to see on MeTV that are on MeTV?
I mean, mine are weird.
Oh, that's okay.
I mean, 30 something.
Okay.
Um, that weird well, I guess it's a weird reality show.
What?
You know my favorite, Airplane or Airport. Yes, from
When I went to Storm Chicago, I so wanted to be on that.
oh my God.
Didn't want to be.
No, you don't wanna be on that show.
Yeah.
It just was a time capsule of the perfect era before everyone had smartphones, so
Yeah.
people still thought being on TV was novel or they didn't understand it,
Yeah.
and also people were, like, normal, so they didn't have, like not everybody looked like their face had been, like, moved around by a vacuum cleaner, you know? Fake teeth and all, but whatever. I loved that show.
Yeah.
30 something. Um, hmm,
I don't.
Martin, I love Martin.
Oh, I love Martin. Oh my god. I would also love. I mean, Living Single is definitely syndicated, and you on various cable networks.
Martin is probably syndicated.
Yeah, also syndicated. Yeah, and that's also coming back too.
Martin,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There's a bit of a reboot happening. I have a friend on it. I'm really excited about it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is Tisha on it?
I think so.
Even though she and Martin
I don't really know actually.
I don't know that went well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that history. The Brady Bunch is on MeTV, but I always did love the Brady Bunch.
I was I'd actually be interested well, everybody as an elder millennial, of course, Saved by the Bell was part of our
Oh,
blood, but
yeah.
I would like to see Saved by the Bell the college years.
I loved the college years.
'Cause they were, like, horny, and I remember thinking,
Speaking of
no, I remember watching it with my parents, and when Mark Paul Gosselaar had, like, the long blonde hair,
yeah,
I, like,
I interviewed him.
felt things that I didn't want to feel in the same room as my parents.
Interviewed him not too long ago, maybe about a year ago now, and, God, that man
What?
still holds up.
I believe it.
He's still just like a man.
Isn't he? I think he's like part Indonesian.
I didn't ask him that.
I know, it's just fun. I just love it.
But I would love to see Saved by the Bell. College
The college years.
Saved by the Bell come to MeTV. That would be fun.
I would watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely watch that.
Also, I'd love to see Out of This World.
Oh my god, the thing with the hands.
Yeah, she do that.
Yeah. Oh,
Then freeze time.
when I was you know this about me, but when I was a kid, the only thing I wanted was the out of this world freeze time.
Yeah.
Just on people's
Of course.
all I wanted it for.
You couldn't have been the only one.
No, I'm sure I wasn't the only one.
No. Oh my God. I loved Out of This World.
What's his name with the robot girl?
Small Wonder.
She's
That show. Nope.
What?
That show creeped me out so
Oh,
because she was a robot.
so
Oh, it creeped me out. I will say, no, actually, the most important show, and I don't know why I didn't mention this first, would be Gimme a Break with Nell Carter.
oh my god, Give Me a Break would be so good on MeTV.
Not only was it
7 too.
2 to 7 would be great.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh, Amen would be.
It'd be fun to watch.
I really like Amen.
Yeah, but
I liked it, but I didn't like watch.
But he was gay.
That's okay.
But I'd love to watch it through the lens of seeing Sherman Helmsley as well. I guess you could watch the Jeffersons and think the same.
Oh, that.
It's
Are you
pretty.
first now?
No, it's pretty factual. Allegedly,
Marie.
Sherman Helmsley.
Suits. No, oh god, what else would I love to see on MeTV? There's so much I would love to see on MeTV. I would love to see the Twilight Zone, even though I know that's on other networks. But the MeTV does have the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, which is fantastic.
I bet, yes.
To see
Twilight Zone.
That would be like a classic one. I would also love to see Kate and Alley.
Oh yeah, a little, but like I know it's beloved.
No, this is controversial, and I know, I get it. But I would love to see the Cosby.
I was going to say the Cosby Show.
See the Cosby Show.
Could you watch it with him now?
I could watch it for the others because I'll be honest.
You can't really watch the Cosby Show without watching Bill Cosby.
I never watched it for Bill Cosby. I only cared about the kids and the mom. Like I loved when she sang and did the lip sync, and I loved the kid. I mean, literally,
you can't really take Bill Cosby out of the Cosby Show.
At least like pretend he's just the dad in the room. I watched Home Improvement and I didn't care about Tim Allen.
Well, we didn't know anything about Tim Allen.
Yeah, I'm just saying I watched Home Improvement, but not for Tim Allen.
Did you know? Did you know recently there was a clip of Tim Allen saying he was a person of color?
Let's not on board for a little bit. MeTV's watching.
Oh no. Is Home Improvement on MeTV?
That would be good though. I would like Home Improvement. No, it's not.
I mean, that show was great. That was and we love Patricia Richardson.
Is there a show that's like on now or was recently on that you think in years to come will be great additions to MeTV?
I mean, I still champion Happy Endings so much.
Yeah,
and it didn't get enough.
These two, I think, would be good.
Oh, Cougar Town?
Cougar Town was so good.
Cougar Town was funny.
Yeah, with Courtney Cox.
Yeah, it was funny.
Cougar Town would be good.
Oh, well, God, it lasted so short. I think it was like one season, so it probably wouldn't. It was called Downward Dog.
Well, I don't know Downward Dog.
Oh my God, this show was just about this beautiful, lovely woman played by Allison Tolman.
Okay.
And she lived in Pittsburgh,
mm-hmm.
and wait, now I'm forgetting. Did her dog talk? Allison Tolman.
That's the actress.
Yes.
Character's name. Okay.
And I forget who else was in it, but it was just her living. Downward Dog.
Downward Dog.
And her dog's name was Martin. And I forget if we heard Martin's thoughts.
Allison Tolman, yes. And it's called Downward Dog. Sam Hodges, Lucas Neff.
Lucas Neff, yeah.
Yeah, it was on ABC in 2015.
Such a great show.
It's great. Have you seen St. Dennis Elsewhere?
Yeah, she's great. St. Dennis, not St. Elsewhere is a separate show.
Right. I would love to see St. Elsewhere.
Yeah, my mom loves St. Elsewhere.
Swear that last episode.
Oh my God,
was head
crazy. Right?
Crazy.
No, St. Dennis is funny.
To see on MeTV.
Yeah, Wonder Years would be good.
Well, I mean,
I like that show.
them on MeTV that Golden Girls is joining the lineup of greats. Like I said, the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, the Andy Griffith Show, All in the Family.
Oh my God.
They have Bugs Bunny and Friends, which are
Great.
really exciting cartoons. The Carol Burnett Show.
Well, there you go.
I mean, that's like enough there. Also, did you watch Charlie's Angels ever? You never watched Charlie's Angels?
No.
Ever?
Mm-mm.
I love Charlie's Angels.
I wasn't opposed. I just never caught it.
I kind of loved Heart to Heart. Do you remember Heart to Heart?
With Bob Newhart?
No, no, I would love that's one I would love
Oh,
on ATV is Bob.
Heart to Heart.
No, with Robert Wagner and Stephanie Powers. I only liked it because of the controversial connection Robert Wagner has to the death of Natalie Wood.
Oh, I don't know it.
Okay, Google that if you want some interesting things. I Love Lucy, of course, is on MeTV.
Great.
Honeymooners, which is fantastic. Leave It to Beaver.
That was one I used to watch a lot on Nick at Night as a kid. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the new Leave It to Beaver?
No.
It was on in the 90s, and I think it lasted for maybe like a season or two, and it was actually kind of a good time.
Really?
And like some of the old cast came back. It was
Wow.
like a reboot before reboots.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of great. I loved it. MASH, of course, on MeTV.
Of course.
If you I sometimes watch Murder, She Wrote, another one that would be great for MeTV. Not sometimes, I often watch Murder, She Wrote. And one of my favorite things about Murder, She Wrote is seeing all of the guest stars that come on Murder, She Wrote and that you can connect to, especially the Golden Girls. But Love Boat, that is a show made for connecting guest star. I mean, it is like Betty White was on it.
I'm sure.
Flanagan was on
I'm
it.
sure.
I mean, Love Boat.
The Love Boat.
Did you ever watch the original Matlock?
No.
I did, and I liked it.
Who was that? Andy Griffith?
Andy Griffith. Yeah.
Oh.
And Perry Mason, he was gay.
Who?
The guy, the Raymond, what's his name? Raymond Burr.
Wait. What show is this? Matlock?
No, this one is Perry Mason. Raymond Burr.
Perry Mason.
Yeah.
I don't remember who Raymond Burr is.
The 50s.
I don't remember. I mean, I watched the one on HBO and I loved it.
I mean, he was like that one is like for the most part confirmed at this point.
Okay.
And the Three Stooges.
Raymond Burr.
Oh, Twilight Zone is on MeTV. I'm sorry, I spoke incorrectly.
So the Three Stooges is hilarious.
This is actually kind of incredible.
It doesn't get enough, like, it's very straight bro coded.
Yeah.
It's not coded. It's just very like hetero. I don't feel like it has enough queer appeal, but it's funny. And also like, I feel like queer people would like be it. I think the physical comedy of it all has like an unappreciated queer aesthetic.
The same.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Does that make sense or sound like nuts?
No, it does. There's a queer codedness to it.
Yeah, it's not homoerotic.
No, I don't think queer coded needs to be erotic.
Yeah.
I'm saying like Bugs Bunny was a drag character.
That's true.
About this all the time.
Yeah, true.
It's queer coded in that way, which I think is really fun.
I'm playing on certain levels of masculinity, but it's also just goofy and funny.
The other thing that's on MeTV that I really do love a lot is Tom and Jerry.
Oh yes, Tom and Jerry.
I'm like literally because it was just on. I forget. I don't even know what it was on when I was a kid, but I would actually watch it.
Yeah, me too. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I read something about Tom and Jerry being like popular now again with younger people
because of MeTV.
It's MeTV,
and it's broadcast television.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting. So wrapping this up, Golden Girls, if you didn't know by now, is coming to MeTV, and it is so very exciting. You can go to metv.com to find out all the information on where it's airing for you and all the things. But MeTV is fantastic, and we thank them for connecting for this episode. And we'll be right back with some golden takeaways after this. And we are back with our golden takeaways, which is a nugget of truth or inspiration that you can apply to your lives or the lives of our listeners. I'll start to give you some time to think. My golden takeaway from this episode is I want more people to watch television. More people like just get like I understand it's expensive and cord cutting and all that, but every time I cut a cord, like with a YouTube TV, it gets too expensive or whatever, I always will find an alternative.
It's like a snake that needs to regenerate.
Come back into my life in some way. I just need to accept that I'm the person who needs to pay for television. I
Yeah.
accept it as a reality and let that be what it is and give up something else, like stop eating or something. Like I just need to
Yeah.
prioritize television in that way. That's my goals and takeaway is prioritize television in your lives.
My golden takeaway is that I think we all need to channel Celia Ward in a leather jacket with a razor bob, a severe bob on which, and I can't even picture her this way. I can picture her in this way, but I don't remember the actual show. You're saying this was on her on Sisters?
Goal it.
Okay. I would need that energy in my life, and I would imagine all the listeners could also appreciate some severe Celia Ward energy too.
Yeah, me. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, Elliot, where can people follow you on this?
Just follow me at Eliot Glazer on Instagram, or you can go to my website, eliotglazer.com. And please pre order my book, The Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Gay.
You need to start put that into a song
Now,
where you can sing it.
you got to do something.
Yeah. And you can go to the show notes, the link in the show notes to pre-order. Please go pre-order. It is going to be fun. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, you can follow us on social media. We are part of Mom Moguls of Media, so you can go support them. You can also go to Golden Girls Pod on Twitter, Out Lanai Official on Instagram, Golden Girls Pod on Facebook, and I am H. Allen Scott /Sadie Pines on everything. Leave a little rating and review wherever you're listening to this. That really does help us out a lot. Make sure you follow Elliot, of course, and you follow me because we have that new podcast coming out very, very soon. So look forward to that. In the meantime, as always,
Stay golden.
Out on the Lanai is not endorsed by Whit Thomas Harris Productions, Touchstone Television, Disney, or any of its subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
All names, pictures, audio, and video clips of the Golden Girls are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademark and/or copyright holders.